Hello, hello. Welcome to today's MindSoulful Monday. Hello, I'm your host. My name is Brooke-Sidney, and I am your MindSoulful mentor, your self-love advocate, and your inner voice and soul story coach. And today we are continuing our conversation about the power of quiet. Last week we talked all about how quiet can actually scare the you-know-what out of us. And so today we're continuing that conversation. And I feel like going to say something that might surprise a lot of you. And for those of you that I think that feel like you're maybe really into personal development and having a really good mindset, I really want to talk about why you can't up-level anything, not your life, not your mind, not your body or your spirit without quiet. I know that can sound like super crazy, right? Like you guys are probably wondering like, what? How can she even make that claim? I'm about to tell you how. So as you haven't guessed right now, I'm kind of on the scene to disrupt, I think, what a lot of people think that being mindful or being zen or being even spiritual looks like. You know, I hope you're catching all of my latest posts. Make sure you're following me here. But I really wanted to, make sure that you know that I am intentionally out here to break up any misconceptions about mindfulness and what being mindful or zen or in alignment actually looks like, okay? So today I really wanted to really start talking about this whole idea around mindset and up-leveling our lives. And I'm all about it. If you haven't noticed, I've been talking a lot about the importance of mindset and why we need to really, get into alignment so that we can have the joy, the peace, and the ease and all those wonderful things that we need. But a lot of us out here, even myself included, we are freaking fooling ourselves. So I can even give you myself as an example. For the majority of my life, I lived based on other people's expectations. If it wasn't like trying to be good, to do good, like in school or for my parents, even getting a master's in journalism wasn't enough. I had to go to law school to please certain parents. I say all that to say is that you can be doing quote unquote good things in the right way, but you're not in alignment, and you can't possibly authentically up-level. Let me say this again. You cannot possibly authentically up-level if you are not being true to yourself, your soul, your inner voice. God, whatever resonates with you. You cannot be true to that. You can't possibly begin to up-level. You could buy every single mindset course. You can drop every single dollar you have into therapy. But if you do not come home to yourself, if you're not able to hear your inner voice, to understand where you are truly coming from, you can't heal really anything, especially on a long-term basis, much less up-level yourself or up-level your life, because essentially you're up-leveling something that is false. And that is why it's so important that we actually get quiet, okay? That we actually take the time, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, whatever, but we have a daily practice that allows us to be quiet. When we become quiet, honestly, that's when we're able to see the stuff I talked about last week, the awful thoughts, maybe the uncomfortable emotions. Those are the things that are bubbling up that spirit, God, your higher self, whatever you call it, is bringing to your attention for you to acknowledge, right? Notice, and then heal by working with it. It is only when we are able to address those things can we truly actually think about up-leveling, right? If you don't actually understand what's going on in your mind, how can you up-level it? If you don't actually understand what's going on in your spirit, it's really hard to up-level that. And by up-level, that means getting a closer connection. If you You know, if you are seeking to uplevel your body, if you're really not tracking what you're putting into your body and how your body is processing food and exercise, how can you begin to uplevel it? This is the same thing that works when we're thinking about our mind, body, and soul, or upleveling ourselves. It all begins with getting quiet, okay? So before we get off today, I want us to do a couple of deep breaths together, because it can be just as simple as a couple of deep breaths. So let's settle into our chairs or wherever you're seated. If you're driving, please don't do this. So I invite you to close your eyes. Allow yourself to get comfortable. Sit up straight. Allow your head to sit atop of your spine comfortably. Again, invitation to close your eyes. Allow yourself to have this moment of silence and quiet. We're just going to take a couple of deep breaths together. So breathe in through your nose. Hold. And then exhale through your mouth. Seeking to deepen that exhale, to lengthen it. It actually is a great relaxation device. And let's do it again. Let's breathe in together. Breathe in. Hold. And then exhale. Again, allowing anything to just roll off your shoulders and out with that deep breath. And we'll take one last one together. Let's breathe in. Hold. And then exhale. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And this simple technique, right, those 3 deep cleansing breaths, it's so simple. It's an easy way to get quiet. It's an easy way to realign. But it's also the first step to seeing and authentically being who you are, hearing yourself, hearing your voice, connecting you with spirit, all of these things. It begins with being quiet, and it begins with our breath. So I'd love for you to up-level. There's nothing I would want more. I want millions of people to up-level. But we have to come home to ourselves first. We have to reconnect with ourselves, reconnect with spirit. And from there, we can make these strides that are in our heart to do. And of course, if you're interested in learning more about this, working deeper, I'm available for one-on-one work. I'm taking on about 2 more clients. And then I also have my MindSoulful membership circle. It's an amazing bundle of meditation, affirmations, and a workbook that includes journaling prompts to really help you get to the next level. Currently, you're able to do this on your own time. So again, you're able to be mindful of your time and your energy as you are doing this amazing MindSoulfulness work. And right now, it's only $37. It's still in our limited time only pricing, so jump on it before it raises up to its $47 price. Again, thank you so much. I'd love for you to tag and share out this video. And if you're not following me here, I'd love for you to follow me. Have an amazing Monday and amazing week.